The learning outcome of this module is to understand ways that you can reduce stress and create a balance between your work and your home life. Let's get started.
We're going to talk about the action steps about how to reduce stress and create balance between your work and your home life. First, make sure to keep stress healthy. A healthy level of stress can increase your performance. For example, think about the last time you were bored. It probably didn't motivate you, probably didn't get you excited to get something done. However, now think about the last time a project or an idea or a program or something gave you butterflies. You were a little nervous to do it. You were probably excited, but not stressed in a way that limited, that gave you anxiety. You were stressed in a way that made you want to get it done. Unfortunately, it's all too common for stress to reach unhealthy levels. And stress can come from lots of different places like conflict, financial challenges, relationship problems, health issues, lack of time, so many more things. So, although we can never really rid ourselves of stress, there are a few tricks to minimize it. First, you want to prioritize your work. Realize that not everything is equally important in your work life. You want to prioritize the work that you're going to accomplish each day. Split your work into 3 groups. First, what you must complete. These are your A tasks. The second, what you should complete if time allows. These are your B tasks. And what can wait. These are your C tasks. When ranking your tasks, consider both the urgency and the importance of the task. Urgent, important tasks should always be done first, followed by non-urgent, important ones. Don't waste your time doing the non-urgent, non-important items, and delegate, whenever possible, the urgent, unimportant ones. An example of sort of a must-complete task could include a project that needs to get done today or very soon, important items that your supervisor or a client needs done, or a response to a customer problem. Next, plan every day. Spend a few minutes planning every day. Find a time when you'll not be interrupted. Take it in small chunks, maybe 15 minutes to start. And then for your A tasks, those ones that you must complete, rank order each item in terms of importance. Then continue down the list until each set of tasks for A, B, and C has a number. Then start working your way through the tasks. When 2 tasks feel equal in importance and you only have time for one, build momentum for yourself by choosing the task that will have a satisfying outcome. Success in completing a task will ultimately increase your motivation to continue down the list that you've created when you have more time. Resist the urge to dive into a task without considering how you'll accomplish it, because you may dive into a task and realize sort of a quarter or halfway through that you don't have enough time in the day to get it done, or you're going to have to juggle it with other things, and that can leave you not only unsatisfied, but that can actually create more stress in your life. Remember, there's many ways to get to the same result, and so do yourself a favor and pick the easiest one that is on that list. That's not being lazy, it's being smart. Next, make sure you manage your energy. Because managing your time won't increase the time that you have in the day. You've always only got 24 hours, and you probably only have 8 or 10 hours of actually productive work time. But managing your energy during the day, you can actually increase the time that you have. An important part of energy management is focusing your attention on things that you can control. This prevents wheel spinning, in areas that you won't be able to impact. Make a list of the activities that you're spending time and energy on right now, and then put a star next to each activity that's under your control. Is a good use of your time to spend energy on the things that you can control. And then ask yourself, am I spending time and energy on things I can't control? And if you find you are, you got to ask yourself, what would it take for you to let it go and not worry about it or not spend time and energy on it? Because if you let it go, you're going to find that you're actually going to gain energy back, and you're going to be able to put that into a task that you can actually control the outcome from. Next, you want to make sure that you're looking at actually balancing your life. It's often said that life is not a zero-sum game. This means essentially that success in areas like work doesn't necessarily have to take away from successes in other areas of your life, like your family or your community or your friends or your children. So you can have success in both areas, and it's important for you to pay attention to both of them. To determine an ideal balance in your life, do something like the following exercise. Take out a piece of paper and rank order each area of your life, like your work, your family, community, your self-development, and then rank them based on their importance, with 1 being the least important and 10 being most important. And then next, in another column, rate how satisfied you are with each, where 1 is either completely dissatisfied and 10 is completely satisfied. As you complete this, look for discrepancies between importance and satisfaction. Circle the ones that could be most improved. And then brainstorm a list of actions you would take to improve that area, either by allotting more time to it, doing a better job at it, becoming more proficient, or doing something differently. For example, here's an example. If your family is the most important thing in your life, but you're not satisfied with the time you're spending with them or how you're contributing, what would you need to do in order for it to be satisfied? Perhaps you just want to spend more time. Perhaps, you could schedule a family activity each weekend. Or what if you try to leave early from work 1 day each week? Some of those simple things, you might find that the satisfaction level of the time and the amount you're contributing to your family really goes up quickly. Then, as you're going through this, narrow the list of things you want to improve or bring more balance to the 1 or 2 items that you think would have the most payoff. Write down your commitment to making, to getting more satisfaction from those areas, and then share it, with the people that are important to that particular area. For instance, if it's your family, share it with your partner or with your children about what it is that you plan to do. Then implement it and make sure that you revisit it to make sure that you're on track. Once you've achieved satisfaction, look for another area that you want to bring into more balance. Next, practice stress management. It's really crucial to take good care of yourself to counteract the physical effects of stress. Stress creates muscle tension, stress hormones, blood pressure, cholesterol, lots of bad things for the body. Take some time and investigate stress management techniques, such as meditation, breathing exercises, progressive muscle relaxation, these kinds of things. Work to find something that works for you and create time for it each day to do it. Even 5 minutes a day of deep breathing exercises can calm the body and mind and really help you to remove that stress from your body. You also want to look and know what your strengths and weaknesses are. If you're hitting a wall, ask things like, is this something I can learn more about to improve my skills? Or is this something I could delegate? Or, ask yourself and be realistic. Am I after perfection when an 80% solution is good enough? A final thing to think about is the concept of learning agility, or treating your experiences as learning opportunities, both positive and negative. Especially if you've failed, challenge yourself to find 3 to 5 things that you learned from the experience to help you be more effective in the future. You may not change the situation, but you can definitely learn from it.
We hope that you've found this module on ensuring well-being useful. Remember, there's a complete transcript of this video below, and there are downloadable takeaways that you can use offline. Also, please take a moment and leave us a comment about how you are ensuring your well-being today, or leave us a comment about how we can make this section better. Thanks.